I'm Sean Fennessey, and welcome to The Big Picture Presents a Golden Globes Wins Pool. I am here with 5 of my Ringer colleagues, all of which are cheaters. I'm going to explain very quickly how this works. We're each going to pick a person who is nominated for a Golden Globe. That means actor, actress, supporting actress, or director in all of the nominees among TV and film. The person who has the most wins after Sunday night is the winner of this pool.
If we win,
you get nothing. However, you get to maintain your dignity for one day, unlike the rest of us who will be losers. So, I'm here with Chris Ryan, Kate Halliwell, Tyler Parker, Micah Peters, and Amanda Dobbins. Guys, are you ready for this?
Yeah. Let's go. The envelope, please.
Okay. I'm going to very quickly run down our draft order, which is a sham of a mockery. Nevertheless, I will share it. It starts with the first overall pick, which is Amanda Dobbins.
Hello, thank you.
Second pick will be Chris Ryan. Third pick will be Tyler Parker. Fourth pick will be Kate Halliwell. Fifth pick will be Micah Peters. The sixth pick will be myself. We'll be using a snake draft order, which means I will also get the 7th pick, and we'll go back in reverse order.
You just accumulate second-round picks like Belichick.
That's me, yes. Completely unlike the New York Jets, who have failed at second-round picks for years. So shall we begin this draft?
Yes. Let's do it.
For those of you who want to watch along, please pull up all of the nominees. There is a vast number of them.
Yeah, if you Google them, they'll come up.
They'll come right up.
That's how Google works.
There should be a search bar at the top.
It's like, I find also, like,
Maybe you're
like
feeling
at
like
the top
it.
of your web browser,
complete it for you?
if you at the top of your web browser, if you start typing it in,
Right.
it'll just come up.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Welcome to Google.com. Amanda, you have the first pick.
I do. Wow.
Where are you going with it?
This is so exciting. I'm going to use my time to do a quick advertisement.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about Elizabeth Warren.
When I was a young warthog.
No, I just wanted to say, Sean Fennessey, who has the last pick in the draft, and I do an Oscars show podcast. It's on the Big Picture feed. We did our Golden Globes picks this week, and I already shared my strategies. So those of you at home will already know what's coming. I'm taking Christian Bale. Yeah.
Okay, why Christian Bale for those of the watchers who have not heard the podcast?
Well, I don't know that I want to give away all of my strategy. I think he's going to win in this category.
Okay.
And I feel confident about it, possibly more confident than I do about any other picks. And so I think that's how drafts work.
Okay. So let's try to say who the actor is
Sure.
and what they're nominated for,
Okay.
if we can.
Batman.
Batman, okay.
Christian
So-
Bale is nominated for Best Actor in a musical or comedy for Vice. I mean, that's fine. I already made my pick. I'm just sharing information with the people, the
Okay.
draft manager over here.
Amanda, your time is up.
Thank you.
Chris Ryan, you have the number 2 pick.
So for the Oscars, you have to wonder what a entire voting population, a voting block, is going to do, and where they're leaning, and there's months of campaigning. And
Do you know how many members there are in the Academy?
600?
No, there's 8,000.
Okay. But you gotta win over every single one. The only way you win is unanimous decision, and they all come to your house and they say, "Congratulations, wear a nice tux."
Wow.
But with the foreign press, nobody knows who these people are. There's like 5 of them.
Well.
And there's a lot of fingers on the scales. You know what I mean? You can do a little bit of backroom politicking. And what better backroom politicking can you do than agreeing to host the show? So my number 1 pick is Sandra Oh for Killing Eve in Dramatically Actress. She's hosting the show. You think she's going to be standing to the side of the stage when they cut away to Sandra Oh and they're going to be like, Katarina Balfe wins? No.
Wow.
Is that how you pronounce her name?
No,
That's not how you
Katrina
pronounce
Balfe. Right.
I respect it. It's a
Thanks.
bold choice.
That went very well, I guess. Number 3 pick, Tyler Parker. Tyler, who are you taking?
I am of the opinion that A Star is Born is the greatest movie in the history of the world. And I could go any number of directions with that. I could get my guy, BC, as a director. He's not going to win. Rome is awesome. I could go with Gaga, who is, just wonderful in that movie when she sings La Vie en Rose. I listen to that to get just pumped up for different tasks throughout the day. But I'm going to go with Bradley Cooper as an actor, specifically because he gave himself lines to say, like, that's a whole nother bag. There's a line in there where he says, what does he say? Oh, he's like, you won't have legs.
Uncanny. It's uncanny.
Okay. Tyler will henceforth be drafting as Jackson Maine for the rest of this program. Our fourth pick, Kate Halliwell.
I mean, I feel like there are two kind of locks left in the acting film categories.
You better take one then.
Yeah.
I am going
but
to.
don't share the other.
It's just a question of which one I want.
Okay.
I mean, Lady Gaga won a Golden Globe for American Horror Story, so she's going to win a Golden Globe for Star is Born. Yeah, I'm going to take Gaga. I don't need more time than that.
Makes sense.
Strong pick.
Thank you.
Micah Peters.
Yes, I am up next. Okay, so
No filibustering there from Kate, you'll notice.
Right to it.
Just cutting right to the quick.
Thank you.
right. So I'm gonna go with, because I've never had a smart strategy in any of these things.
Who's the Damian Lillard of this?
Who's the Damian Lillard of this film? I'm gonna say it was like,
Or
this is
Doctor
like my recency bias, having seen The Favorite most recently, and being very taken with Emma Stone's kind of like very like evil machinations monologue while giving the person that she had an arranged marriage with a handy. was pretty amazing. So I'm gonna go with Emma Stone in Best Actress in a Supporting Role.
Okay.
Did you know that actor is Taylor Swift's boyfriend?
I did not know.
Yeah.
that.
There you go. Just,
It's multi-layered.
His name is Joe Alwyn, and he's an unfortunate person. Micah, that's a terrible pick. But
Those were two unbelievable
picking from
things
the
said
heart.
back to back.
Those
Yeah.
are, like, I
That
mean,
was so
Yeah.
surprising, and that was.
okay, I have two selections.
Great.
I'm going to make them.
Wow.
You guys ready?
wow,
Are we?
this is so fun.
My strategy
Thanks
here
for
is to
being-
get the most wins.
Okay.
Just which is maybe different from all of you guys. I'm not
That's
quite
also
sure.
my strategy, but
Okay,
please.
all right, I'll continue. My first pick is Olivia Colman in The Favorite. I do believe she'll win in this category. If this were the Oscars, I don't necessarily believe she would win. Nevertheless, here we are doing this. So number 6 will be Olivia Colman. Number 7, I'm going to move into the TV portion of this show. And I'm going to select a woman named Amy Adams for a television show called Sharp Objects.
Yeah.
Why are you
Whoa.
talking like Mark Twain?
Well, I'm the bard of the Globes, and I'm here to share my wares. So now we go back to Micah Peters. Micah?
shall I continue in the supporting actress category? Or should I go to TV limited series actor lead? I'm going to choose Benedict Cumberbatch for the TV show in which he plays the drunkard because I most enjoy those things.
What's the name of that show, Chris? No, all at once. Go.
It's
Patrick Melrose.
Oh yeah.
Patrick Melrose. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I was like, did he get nominated for a movie that didn't come out yet?
It's for Doctor Strange.
It's for Doctor Strange.
Yes, he was awesome. in
Sort
that.
of is.
It's really a moving performance, I thought. So now we go back to our next pick, which is, of course, Kate Halliwell. Kate?
I honestly am in way better shape than I thought I would be at this point in the draft.
Brag about it.
Thank you, I will. I'm going to take Rami Malek for Best Actor because I think he's going to win because the Golden Globes, it just feels like an obvious Globes pick, you know?
I agree.
It's showy and he's showy and they're weird. He's going to wear something great and he's going to get there and
I agree with you.
I can
This
see
is-
it.
this
I
is
can
good.
definitely
yeah,
see it.
yeah.
it's a good
I feel
pick.
good with Gaga and Rami.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
Okay, Tyler, now that Kate has completely undermined your Bradley Cooper selection,
Right, I know.
you're up again. That's 2 people out in the drama actor lead category right now for films.
I have a wife who I love, and she loves Matthew Reese.
Oh, yeah.
And I promised her that I would take him if he was available after I took my guy
BC.
BC. So,
Okay.
you know.
That's no way to win, Tyler.
You know,
Um,
hey,
loving your wife is no way to win.
Yes.
It is, truly.
I don't watch that show.
Can I, while we're talking
Amelia
about the
Wedemeyer,
headshots,
she is running the show on the social front and also on the Is This the Right Person
Yeah.
picture front. And she's
where
crushing it.
did we source these headshots? Just, I mean, Christian Bale and Bradley Cooper both. Wow. Okay, so they're not spending money on photography.
So is that what
we've
Christian
learned.
Bale looks like now?
Yeah. Look at this.
Wow.
That's actually a photo of me.
Okay. All right.
let's go to the next pick, which of course belongs to Chris Ryan.
I'm gonna go Alfonso Cuarón, Roma.
Alfonso Cuarón,
Yeah.
the director of Roma.
Yes.
Why? Because that movie moved you?
No, I think that it's widely regarded as the best directed film of the year, and I think unless there's like a big BlacKkKlansman run where that movie like really does well here, I think that it's his to lose. So I think Spike could win. I think Bradley could win, but I think that it's Cuarón's to lose. So I'm gonna go with that. I feel pretty confident about that.
Okay. Amanda, you're up.
Yes. I'm going to move to the TV category briefly. And I'd like to shout out our producer, Jason Gallagher, for this idea. Rachel Brosnahan, who is the star of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, seems like someone who could win comedy musical actress. She did win it last year, but I think that she is... people really like her. I really like her. She's very good. She's the best part of that show.
It's not unheard of for people to go on multi-year runs
Yeah.
too. So especially in the comedy categories.
Amanda, you have another pick.
Yes, I do. And I think I'm gonna take Mahershala Ali, who is in the Best Supporting Actor category for Green Book, which is a controversial movie. And this character is controversial. So this is, I would say on our podcast, this was the category that you and I were least sure about. But Mahershala has been the favorite. He is extremely charming. He's the kind of person you want to see on an awards show stage. I'm playing it safe a little, I guess, but Mahershala.
Mahershala's off the board. Chris, we're back to you.
Every year somebody wins, and you're like, what show are they on?
Playing with the TV podcast.
This is not, but they are famous.
I see.
And that's why Michael Douglas for comedy musical lead for Kaminsky
Yeah.
Method. Because they want to get famous people up on stage. They want to spend time with Michael Douglas at luncheons, and I think that's like a little.
How many episodes of the Kaminsky Method did you watch?
I have watched 0.
Has anyone seen a single episode of the Kaminsky Method?
Does not matter. Does not matter.
Okay, notable.
No.
Next pick, Tyler Parker.
I would love to select Fonzie. Henry Winkler, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great choice.
He seems like one of the nicest people in the world. I'm delighted every time I get to hear him talk on TV. He just seems super cool.
He's wonderful and
He's
merry.
great in that show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, also a very good pick, I think. Kate, back to you.
So before we did this, I said I was going to try to draft Amy Adams twice, which didn't work out because you already took her for Sharp Objects. But she's still available for Vice, which I feel like is a pretty decent chance of winning. She's against Regina King, but I just love Amy Adams. She's like our new Leonardo DiCaprio, where she really needs an Oscar and doesn't have one yet. And
Can I share a fact with you?
please,
She has 2 Golden Globes already.
I know
Does
because
she
I
need a
listened to
third?
your podcast this morning. But let's give her another one.
Okay.
I'm going to take her for Vice.
Amy Adams off the board. That's 2 people out of the supporting actress category. Micah Peters, it is up to you.
I am going to go with Spike Lee for BlacKkKlansman.
Because you hate Chris?
No, because I've yet to choose anything from that movie.
A strategic choice.
I know, right?
That
I'm going to
brings
continue
it
picking with my head,
to me, and I must say I don't feel good about any of these categories, but I'm going to take Regina King, which is the third person out of the supporting actress
In
category.
which, so you're taking her for Beale Street.
For Beale
Okay.
Street and not for 7 Seconds, which is a now
Netflix.
canceled Netflix
Netflix
series.
show. That's probably smart.
Perhaps.
Hey, Regina King's so good in that
She's
movie.
good at everything.
She certainly is. For my second pick, I'm going to be making my second Sharp Objects pick. I'm taking Patricia Clarkson
Yeah.
for Sharp Objects. Now, keep in mind, I have not completed the series Sharp Objects, so I don't know quite how good she was, but I have a strong feeling about her performance. Micah, back to you.
I am going to stay in the supporting actress category and go with. Is she off the board yet? I don't think so. Okay, now Alex Bornstein for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
That is smart.
She can win. She really cooks a lot. Like in season 2, she really gets a lot of.
Yeah.
Not like literal cooking.
No,
I
not
was
at
like,
all.
did I miss the
No,
scene?
but she just
She
let
has
her
a
cook.
plunger.
They let her cook. She has a lot of bits. Yeah.
All right.
Next pick,
See
Kate.
me? I'm surprised that you didn't do this. I thought you would take the chance to take Bradley Cooper twice.
I should have. I regret it already.
I'm going to take advantage of it,
Wow.
and I'm going to take Bradley Cooper for director.
We're getting into an interesting stage here where most of the favorites are off the board, and most of the stars of the favorite are off the board.
Not all of them.
Wow, great
Thank you
one.
very much.
Hey, you.
Sean, I will think about that later.
Thank you. Tyler, I appreciate you as always. Now you have to get a little bit more strategic. You have to look for the left field shots, the curveballs. The Globes is known for the curveball.
You know, I stayed up super late last night because I was like, man, I should be somewhat prepared for this. And I watched If Beale Street Could Talk. God bless the screeners. And then I watched Green Book. Woof. But I went online and was reading about it, and everyone was talking about
You
Vigo.
logged on?
Huh?
You logged on? To
Yeah, I
read?
logged on. I went, so there's this thing called Google. No, apparently they think Vigo might have a chance at winning, and so this is only because of that. That's the only reason I'm picking him is because I read somewhere that he might have a chance of winning.
That's fair.
I think it's a good pick.
Yeah.
Chris Ryan.
I'm going to go with kind of an out of left field one because I feel like anecdotally this show is gaining a lot of momentum behind the scenes. A lot of people are like, did you see this? This was actually incredible.
You mean this show that we're making right now?
Patricia Arquette for Escape from Dannemora. Because she goes through a physical transformation in it, and I just feel like it didn't get a ton of press when it came out, and then a lot of people have been watching it over the last 6 or 7 weeks and are really into it. And so I'm gonna throw that out there.
Okay, that's a strong pick. Amanda.
Yes. My first pick is going to be Emily Blunt in comedy musical actress for Mary Poppins. When we did our Golden Globes picks, I picked Olivia Colman, but I honestly think it's a toss-up between Olivia Colman and Emily Blunt in this category. And if Emily Blunt's going to win an award this year, it's going to be this one. So that's my first pick.
Fun fact, I chose Emily Blunt on my ballot.
Interesting.
For some reason,
Yeah, well,
selected
no,
Olivia
it's okay.
Colman here.
It's exciting.
Interesting.
Follow your heart.
Intrigue.
So we are confusing one another. Amanda, you have another pick.
I do have another pick, and this
So your final pick?
No, we're gonna go 2 more picks.
we're gonna go 2 more
Oh,
picks.
okay, great.
Okay.
To 6?
Surprise.
Wow.
Okay,
Curveball.
that's good. I'm gonna do something a little weird here, but you know it's time to get weird, and there's no one else I really need. So I'm gonna take Regina King in limited series actress lead because, as you may have noticed, both Amy Adams and Regina King are nominated in both the supporting actress movie and in limited series. And I have a feeling that they'll go, one will win one and one will win the other because they're both well-liked actresses. So since I can't have Regina King in the other one, I'm taking her in this one.
All right. Chris Ryan. This is Chris Ryan's second to last pick now?
Yes.
Choose wisely.
I'm gonna go Glenn Close.
The wife?
Chris, have you
The
seen
one
The
and only
Wife?
wife?
I wouldn't even know where to look for the wife. I don't. Like, it's not in the movie theater. I couldn't find it on iTunes. I saw it like it was
So you
mentioned.
have looked for the wife.
Well, I've been like, what's up with the wife?
To whom?
To whom?
Yeah.
To the guy I was sitting next to on a
You should
JetBlue
be
flight. I was
Googling
like,
that.
have you seen the wife?
You should Google what's up with the wife.
Yeah.
You get really weird results.
Tyler, you've made mention of your wife and now made a joke about the wife.
Yes.
Are you going to select another wife?
You know, is Julia Roberts married to somebody?
She is. Danny Motor.
Danny Motor.
He's a photographer.
His name is Danny Motor.
He's in on Casamigos, so he's really rich.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true, but okay. Nevertheless,
No, it's
I don't
Cindy
believe so.
Crawford's husband.
That's
is.
Randy
Always
Gerber.
get
yeah,
those guys
yeah.
This is where you get expertise at a high level.
They live in Malibu, I get it.
Danny Motor.
Danny,
Yeah, Danny
he's
Motor.
not nominated.
They're both white
I'm
guys
taking
that
Danny
are
Motor's
rich.
wife, Julia Roberts.
Wow.
No, I think that for the same reason that Chris gave earlier with the Michael Douglas, they want to see famous people.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
I think that there's a shot that that happens.
I like it.
Really good.
I completely forgot she was even nominated. My Julia Roberts erasure ends here. Kate, your
So
pick.
bad. Okay, so I feel like I've made some very safe picks. And so it's time to like go out on a limb for someone, I think. And there's no one I would rather go out on a limb for than Timothée Chalamet.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord. Wowzers.
Wow.
If he won and I didn't pick him, I wouldn't know how to live with myself.
Game.
So on the
Wow.
slight chance that he wins, on the strength of his curls and beautiful boy,
This is an
going with Timmy.
interesting choice.
Thank you.
Micah, you're up.
I'm gonna go with Bill Hader. Which, I mean, Barry was kind of like more so like Hero Mirage triumph sometimes. But I mean, like, he was really good at making death funny, which is a thing that I enjoy.
This is a fascinating category.
Yeah, it is.
Sacha
Yeah.
Baron Cohen, Jim Carrey, Michael Douglas, who's been selected, Donald Glover, former winner in this category, and Bill Hader, who was just taken.
I think I shied away from Glover just because there was so little Atlanta noms.
Yeah.
So few Atlanta noms otherwise.
Okay, it is now up to me. I'm going to select Richard E. Grant. Richard E. Grant is
Lot of
nominated for
Yes, I've
Yeah.
heard that name.
Wow.
Richard E. Grant, of course, is nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Can You Ever Forgive Me? And he gives a lovely performance in the film. He is working hard on the campaign trail. He is giving
Yeah,
a
he
great
is.
many interviews. He is shaking a great many hands. He is kissing a great many babies.
Politic and
It's also like a
shaking hands,
showy
kissing babies.
role.
It's
Like
a very showy role.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing you want to take to an award show.
Right.
For my next pick, I'm going to give a shout out to Chris Ryan and select Jason Bateman
Wow.
Amazing.
for his work in Ozark,
Season 2.
season 2.
You taken a lot of season 2 of Ozark?
Haven't watched The Stitch.
Where were you at season 1 of Ozark?
I completed 1.5 episodes. It
So
was
just a chill 18 hours of Ozark for you to watch between now and Sunday.
well, I've already made my pick, so I figure why confuse things. Micah, your final
What if
pick.
you started watching Ozark season and it was like Jason Bateman's like reading off of cue cards and it was like the worst actor
I've made a
ever?
grave error.
Yeah.
He trusted you and he
Yeah.
was wrong.
It's completely plausible. Micah.
Stephen James for Homecoming. And TV drama actor lead.
I like it.
Completely cutting my legs out from under me. One pick later. I see what you're doing, Micah. Kate, your final pick.
I am struggling here. I'm not excited about anyone that's left. So I guess I'll just be smart. I really like the look of my team. I don't really want to like bring it down a notch. Not it's gonna sound really bad now when I say who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go with Darren Criss
No, it's really, that's, I mean, he
because
should
he's
win.
won
Yeah.
a ton.
Yeah.
And
This is one of those ones where like you're like, wait, haven't you been nominated for this for 3 years?
right, yeah. And he hasn't. He's been winning for it for
Yeah.
3 years. So that's who I'm gonna go with. Sorry to everyone else, but you know, it's fine. Go Darren Criss. Love Glee.
Can I make a note? There are just 2 categories here in which only one person has been selected. And we are, of course, down to our final 3 picks.
Okay.
With that, Tyler, you're up.
Yeah. I think what I want to do, I want to do Kristen Bell.
Okay.
I think that Brosnahan's going to win.
I
I
have a
thought you
question.
said Christian Bale.
Oh, did I?
I
say
was
Kristen
like,
Bell?
No, you said
Yeah.
Kristen Bell.
Yeah,
For what?
for a good place.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The show is called The Good Place.
Yeah, that is
I've
a
heard of
thing.
it. Yeah.
Man, it's great.
But Kristen Bell's
It's fine. I went to college. I don't need it.
I
again.
went to college.
Wow.
Chris, you're up.
We went to the same college, and I enjoy that TV show very much. Thank you.
So my head says one thing. I don't know if I should say what my head says. I'm just going to say what my heart says.
Okay.
Just say something.
And my heart says, I'm sorry, Vic! It's a dead man switch!
Oh my God.
Richard Madden, bodyguard, baby!
Mom.
Oh.
Mom.
I just want to have a shot, Vic! I'm sorry!
You forgot your ciders in both hands.
My hand is so tired, Vic!
Oh my God.
It's cramping!
You have 33 seconds.
Keep going.
I was gonna pick Constant Wu, Vic, but I couldn't do it!
You should keep
Oh my
going.
God.
Please keep going.
She was
Still watching.
beautiful and crazy rich Asians!
I don't know what accent this is.
That's Scottish.
Well,
Somewhere.
this was going so well.
Yeah, we almost made it.
Amanda, you have a final pick to make.
I do. I'm really delighted because I was hoping this would still be around, and I also actually think it has a decent chance. But it's also from the heart. I'm taking Hugh Grant in limited series actor lead for a Very English Scandal.
Love it.
Why
What is
else?
that? Is that a TV show?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And why else is he going to show up except to win an award?
Right.
Yeah.
It's
So
true.
there we go.
Can you imagine him flying to Los Angeles and losing? No.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick recap of our choices.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
I see.
Oh, whose team has the best
Chemistry.
chemistry?
Well, this is interesting. I mean, we can all kind of share our takes. I've noticed Tyler's team is extraordinarily white. That feels notable. I think Micah has certainly the worst team by far.
Wow.
I am also the only person that has 2 black people on their team.
That's true.
Oh, look at me.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Dunked
you
on
are-
by
Yeah.
Amanda.
My team is, what a likable team I have. Look at all these nice people.
And then there's Viggo.
They're just, nice.
As long as
Yeah.
Micah keeps his head in front of Viggo Mortensen, you're doing great.
I think Kate Halliwell's got a pretty nifty team.
Thank you. I agree.
The Chalamet pick
Yeah.
was made from
Look
the
at his
heart
cute
and is
little face.
poor, but otherwise I think that's strong.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Wow.
I think
he should always have a beard. This is like.
I'm just saying, this photography just happened to be there.
I was just like, wait a minute, who is this?
Who do you think is the
They're the
leader in the
short
clubhouse
straw.
right now?
I think Amanda.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think
first
she's
pick
going to get
Dobbins.
Bale,
Yeah.
Mahershala, and Rachel Brosnahan, for sure.
Green Book is so bad.
And then I think all the other 3 could possibly win. Regina King's going to win something.
I think I would also just like to go to dinner with those people.
You would love to go to dinner with Christian Bale.
Well, I was going to say, with the exception of Christian Bale, but 5 out of 6 ain't bad. Then he can cook or something.
Yeah.
I
I'm sure
would
he
love.
makes awesome gruel. Yeah.
I would love to go to dinner with Jason Bateman and text Chris about it the whole time.
Do you think I could go to dinner with Richard Madden and just do Richard Madden to him?
Yeah.
I think that would last the 1 minute you got to do it before.
Sean's dinner, Olivia Colman, Amy Adams, Patricia Arquette.
Richard E. Grant?
Not Patricia Arquette, Patricia Clarkson,
Yes.
excuse me.
Some good hangs. I was
Yeah.
going for good hangs.
That's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I think that we're fairly evenly split
Well,
here.
who do you think's
Yeah.
going to win director?
I think your Cuarón pick was correct, but Bradley Cooper is quite famous.
Yes.
He is.
Star is Born, as Tyler noted, is quite good. I don't know if it's the greatest movie in the history of the world,
Well,
but it's good.
you sound pretty stupid.
Any other last momentary thoughts about these picks?
Still the greatest movie?
Is there anything that you see on this list
Never was.
that didn't get picked where you're like, this person's going to win an award?
This is an excellent question. The Golden Globes historically always chooses 2 or 3 people where your automatic response is, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I think that there's a very strong chance that Jim Carrey wins. That's the kind of person that wins at the Golden Globes. You know, he's a huge, successful, longtime movie star who we haven't seen very much in the last 5 years. That show was well regarded, but sort of well regarded by people like the Hollywood Foreign Press. So I could see that happening. I could see a kind of a tough, like, Green Book story where Green Book wins a bunch of awards. And maybe Peter Farrelly wins an award. Or Adam McKay for Vice. That category is a crapshoot. And yeah, Amanda, as she noted on the podcast earlier this week, Sam Rockwell gives the kind of performance that the Golden Globes likes to reward as George W. Bush. So, I don't know, any others?
I feel like Tandy Newton might win.
Yeah.
She was on the bench for me.
Tandy Newton in
Supporting
Westworld.
actress for Westworld, yes.
Okay, well, this was extraordinarily useless, but I'm so glad you joined us. Please keep track of all of our scores on Sunday night. Follow us at The Big Pick and at Ringer. And thank you very much. For Chris Ryan, Kate Halliwell, Tyler Parker, Micah Peters, Amanda Dobbins, I'm Sean Fennessey. See you on Sunday.